So I was whining to my wife the other day, said, I need new glasses. And she said, well, get some. I couldn't tighten them anymore. They were scratched. You know the thing, right? But I didn't want to go through the process because you have to make the appointment. You have to spend weeks to get them done. And you got to pay a fortune, right? That's real. But I did. I spent $500 on frames and glasses, and that was cheap. And then I ordered a pair from my sponsor, Zenni Optical, for $70. Zenni is an online eyewear shop. Prescription glasses, sunglasses, blue light lenses, starting at under $30. You go to Zenni.com, you pick a frame, upload your prescription, and they ship it to your door. No appointment, no store, no upsell at the counter. And by the way, if you are saying, do I really need new glasses, or do I have to put up with one pair to do everything I need to do for the next 2 years? No! You can get what you want starting at under $30. And if you've never bought glasses online, don't worry about it. I haven't either. Zenni has a virtual try-on, so you can see exactly how the frame looks before you commit to buying them, with no salesman looking at you saying, those look good, but these expensive ones would look better. No, you don't get that. I'm excited. I can't wait to get my Zenni glasses and tell you more about them. If your glasses are overdue for a refresh, now's the time. Go to Zenni.com/podcast and use the code podcast15 for 15% off your first order. The styles sell out, so don't sit on it. That's Zenni.com/podcast. Promo code podcast15. You might have heard that live shopping is exploding, and I have to tell you, I have been on Whatnot for a couple of weeks now, and I see why it is. Now, Whatnot is my sponsor, and they are the reason I got on the platform and checked it out. I'm glad they did. They made it easy for me. I'm going to make it easy for you. I love it. Whatnot is where you get great products without paying full price. It's that simple. I'm hooked on their live shows, too. You got to see them. They're so much fun. And I see why Whatnot has climbed to the top of the App Store. And listen, if you're selling online, or maybe you have a storefront, and you're hoping people will find your listing or maybe walk in your store, Whatnot flips that, because on Whatnot, you go live and you sell directly to people in real time. And I may admit, although you didn't hear from me, I may have picked up a couple of power tools or so in the past couple of days. I'm just saying. Whatnot, it's the largest dedicated live shopping platform with beauty, collectibles, electronics, luxury, fashion, even cookies, and anyone can sell. In fact, people who sell on Whatnot sell 10 times as much as any other major marketplace. That's because you're not just listing products, you're building real connections with buyers. So whether you're shopping or you're selling, download the Whatnot app today and get free shipping on your first order. Just search WHATNOT, Whatnot, in the App Store and start scoring amazing deals. Okay, so today we're going to go psychological on you. Not too deep. We're going to go down, come back up, down. Think of it like a trampoline. We're going to bounce around on the trampoline of psychology today. And the reason I want to is because there is something that is stopping you right now, something that is not really serving you, and it's stopping everybody. It's not just you. When you decide to go after something and you can't figure out why you can't get what you want, we're going to talk about that today in 3 very easy steps. So hang on for the ride. Getting this is going to change a lot for you. By the way, you'll notice that I'm playing my old theme song in the background. I ran this song for 19 years. About 7 weeks ago, I changed it. We've had some discussions about the current one, and I don't know if you like the new one. And so I would like your help with this. So if you'd like to help me, send an email to scott@dailyboozepodcast.com and just let me know. And I'll write you back. We'll have a conversation. I'll throw your email address away. Don't worry about that. Or if you're on Instagram, make it easy. Just, hey, Scott Smith on Instagram, and just tell me what you think, and you will hear back from me, I promise you. And I do appreciate you helping. It's so hard. I need clarity, which is kind of what we're going to talk about today, right? And you're going to help me get that. Good to have you. So yeah, let's go down the road of Maslow and Erickson and Viktor Frankl and all that stuff today, just a little bit, and touch on it, because if you get what I talk about today, you'll start to see why you may have some trouble moving yourself in the direction of what you want to be doing. Now, for you to understand me and where I come from, understand I'm a lifestyle kind of guy. In other words, I built a business based around a lifestyle. Freedom, flexibility, do what I want to do, what I like to do, when I want to do it, with who I want to do it with. That was the whole goal 20 years ago, and I built that. And one of the goals was to make enough money to not have any financial stress. That was built into that stuff. But I got to tell you, shifting into that mindset is hard to do. And I work with a lot of people that are trying to do the same thing. I track those people because that's what I do. And so I help them. And man, that's the biggest job, is changing them from this corporate mentality into this more freedom mentality, right? It's hard. So let me tell you what's going on with that. Number one, everybody gets stopped by a lack of clarity. I'll go deeper. Specific clarity. Now, everybody knows this. You know this. This is everywhere, because every coaching school teaches all their life coaches, it's all about clarity, get aligned, all that kind of stuff, right? It's true. It is true. It is so true and so in our face that we ignore it. But if you don't know what you want with clarity, specific clarity, you're not going to get it. In fact, I'll go so far as to say you're going to get something else. I'll even go another step. If you don't specifically know what you want, there is a 99% chance you're not even going to start. Why? because you don't know what to do. And if you're like me, if I don't know what to do, I'm not going to waste the energy, right? So you got to get clarity. We're not talking about that today. That's a big old podcast all by itself, but you need it. So study that, okay? Number 2, once you have clarity, you will get stopped by your identity. You need a shift. So what is identity? Well, think of it like this. Think every single day you go out and you have experiences in your day. Good and bad, doesn't really matter. You just have experiences. You're living life. That becomes a belief system because based on your experiences, you form a belief pattern. And if you keep that long enough, it becomes the values that you hold inside, your worldview, and eventually it becomes who you are. That's your identity. So when you're trying to make a change in your life, you need specific clarity and you need to understand who you are, but we also need to make a shift because even if you have clarity, if you don't shift your identity to who you want to be and what you want to have, you will always stay where you are. Most people that get clarity, it's about the future. We're not getting clarity about our past. We don't really care about that. We're not getting clarity about what we're doing this morning. We're getting clarity about what we want in 3 or 4 or 5 years. Well, you're not that person yet. Your identity is not there yet. So you literally have to work at shifting your identity, become that person before you ever are that person. Where's the third spot? People get stuck by implementation. So think of implementation as your bridge.
I'm not giving up.
I am selling the building.
The final season of FX's The Bear.
The restaurant is flooded.
Everything's either going to be okay.
No, stop.
Or not.
We are outgunned and we are outmanned, but we have each other.
FX's The Bear, the final season. All episodes now streaming on Disney+.
That you have to walk across to get to what you want. You have clarity, you know what you want, right? You're shifting your identity, and now you got to start walking. Now, implementation, I don't directly consider it an action step. It is, yes, you actually take an action for sure, but I consider it more of a process of integration, of integrating this new mindset that's had, this new identity, this new clarity that you have into your current life, and it gets implemented into your journey. So those are the 3 things that I see all the time. And in my experience in working with my clients, clarity is something they're usually teetering on when they come to me. They usually kind of have an idea. They just don't know how to verbalize it. We get there fairly quickly, okay? That identity thing, man, that'll crash you. So pay attention. And that's inside. And if you want more on this, go read Maslow's stuff, read some Viktor Frankl stuff, just get down, logotherapy, all that kind of stuff. And you'll figure it out. You'll look for that shift. The shift is what you want. You can feel it, can't you? And just remember that implementation is key. You don't need another book. You don't need me on a podcast. You don't need another seminar. You know enough. You've done enough. You already got that stuff. What you need to do is implement. Implementation is your bridge to what you want. Now, I do not necessarily call implementation action. I suppose it probably is, but I don't lean on it like that. I like to think of implementation as integration into my life, integration into where I'm heading, making everything flow together. I don't know what business you're in, but you certainly would not develop a whole business plan with all kinds of new stuff and just plop it in there, would you? You'd probably integrate it into your current life and get that momentum into the future. That's what I'm talking about here. So specific clarity is what you need. You have to then shift that identity to become the person that you're going to be in the future, not when you are today. And then you have to get into implementation mode. You have to integrate this into your life and start walking across your bridge. And where you end up is where you decided to go. And that's a magical thing.